Today we're just going to look at some differences between the Mudbox Pro and the Mudbox Original. Let's first look at some of the features of the Mudboxes. So they're a mud bath design similar to any banjo, except they hold more compound, have more reach, and they have a creaser and a cutter. So they both share the same body, which holds 2.5 litres. It's got polycarbonate sides so you can see what's going on inside. They have a stainless steel lid. They have a tape spool for mounting large or small rolls. So tape goes on the rear. Feed the paper tape through the box underneath that retainer. Lid snaps back on. We have a mud flow adjuster so we can control how much mud goes under our tape. And when we look at the Mudbox Original, so we've got this handle. The controls are combined creaser and cutter. If we look at the Pro has rear controls. The handle is slightly longer to allow for this control. So pull that lever, operates the cutter. Pull the other lever, operates the creaser, which is a much larger creaser. So we have cables controlling those spring-loaded functions. We also have a feed roller. So the paper tape comes out, goes around the roller onto the tape wheel, makes a smoother transition, but also allows you to feed tape after it's cut. You'll end up with a small tab. You can feed it from this roller to that roller and then continue. The tape wheels are a slightly different width, but the same diameter, the same side plates. Okay, let's look closer at the differences between the two Mudboxes and how they crease and cut tape. For the Mudbox Original, when you run the Mudbox Original, you need to retract the creaser and cutter by pulling back on this handle. Spring loaded, so you pull that back against the springs so that you can put the tape on the wall, and then when you run it with the tape wheel leading, not trailing. That works better. Less drag if the tape wheel is leading. If you're running a ceiling, you let the creaser touch the paper. You let the springs press against it. So when you're running along, to cut the tape, go to the point where you want to cut, you need to take the tape wheel off the wall. So the whole machine off the wall, let the cutter go back around, put the tape wheel back on the wall, and then roll forward. And as you roll forward, it will cut the tape. Now with the Mudbox Pro, it's much simpler. So pull on the cutter comes out. So when you're running the Mudbox Pro, it's in that position. You can use the crease to hold the tape, much like an auto taper. When you want to cut the tape, stop, pull the cutter, and you cut the tape. If you pull the cutter and continue to roll, you'll get a fishtail shape cut. So better to stop.